Hello, Capricorn. Welcome to your weekly reading. Let's see what the cards have in store for you. What does Capricorn need to know for the week? All right, bottom of the deck, we have don't take anything for granted and protect your sacred body temple. All right, this could literally be the message of making sure that you're taking care of it. This could be a health reading. This feels like a health reading. I'm obviously not a practitioner. I'm not a medical professional. So, seek that help out if you need it. But this feels like, just kind of being more health conscious, health focused. Maybe this is about age, or maybe you had a health scare recently, or maybe you're just realizing like, wow, maybe drinking 3 Red Bulls a day is probably not the best idea. You're taking care of yourself physically. This is about your physical health, your physical environment, your physical needs, your physical attributes. Realizing that, like, you only get one body in this one lifetime, so needing to take care of it. Something to do with the body for sure. So let's see what else for Capricorn. There we go. Earth element, survival, adaptable, and reliable. Again, Earth it's all about the physical. All about the physical. You're thinking maybe this extends beyond your body, and you're thinking about your physical environment, right? Like your home or the material world. Mantis beings, enigma, elusive, and sensitive. Okay. So in regards to health, this could be like that kind of situation where a physical thing, you start to become sensitive to it. So this could be like finding something out. Maybe you're allergic to something, or I just keep going back to something. I keep seeing liquids. So maybe you just realize I can't go on those weekend drinking binges and benders with my friends every weekend anymore. This could be like you realize, wow, for some reason, if I, eat too many Brussels sprouts, I get terrible pain. I get terrible gas pain. It's not helping my gastrointestinal. It could be like, oh my goodness, this bed is 10 years old and it's hurting my back. Maybe that's why I have back pain all day. It's finding out things in your physical environment that are affecting your health, and you realizing that you need to take better care of your body. Okay, so it's funny because it's a mantis being enigma, right? Elusive. So it's like maybe just trying to narrow things down. Trying to, going down the list of like what affects me this way. I'm going back. I'll just use a personal example as I'm shuffling this and getting your tarot, because when I had terrible IBS flares, and I didn't know that I had IBS, I was diagnosed with IBS-C. And they put me on a low FODMAP diet to try to kind of narrow down what causes my flares. It could be something like that, like just going on a diet, not to lose weight or anything, but like, unless that's what you're planning to do. But it's just trying to figure out, okay, why does this hurt, or why does this cause me, pain or frustration, and what can I do about it? Like, what can I do with this information now? Do I need to have that thing? Can I cut back on that? Can I add something? Maybe it's about adding something and not really taking away, but maybe it's about adding something. Drinking more water, I know, right? Getting more sleep. It's beyond that, though. There's something that's beyond that. You take care of your body in a normal sense of it, but there's something that like is that's why it's elusive. That's why it's confusing right now. You know what? I am going to keep those together. Queen of Spheres and the Knight of Scepters. So, again, I'm going to repeat, right? Don't take everything that I say literally. Go get checked out if you need to. But this could be like blood regulation, heart pumping. Maybe the way that the fluids work within your body. Maybe it's about the fluids within your body. There's definitely something there with those two. Anxiety issue possibly, or working on anger issues, because again, that could get like your blood pressure up. Like, is there stress that you need to cut out of your life or cut back on? People, okay? It could be the people around you, for sure. A lot of fire. A lot of fire. So the element of fire when it comes to health is, you know, symbolically, it's about making sure that you're paying attention to where you're taking action, right? Are you taking enough action somewhere? Are you not doing that, or are you doing too much? Are you doing too much? Maybe you need to pay attention to that. Are you gonna burn yourself out? Are you following your creative passions? Are you having fun? Are you doing some creative things, and to balance out the uncreative energy in your life? You can't just clock in, do your 9 to 5, and be a robot your whole life, because that will affect your health, right? Obviously, at least your mental health. Yeah, you need to cut. You need to cut things out. And you need to cut certain things out that are too much. And then you need to put some things in that make you feel more in control, that make you feel like you have more authority. Movement, possibly, because it's fire. So this could literally be like working out, I know not everybody likes to work out, so it doesn't have to be that. You could work out by like dancing, you know what I mean? You can work out by so many different, it doesn't have to be going to the gym and pumping iron or running on that treadmill, if you get what I'm saying. You could work out by going on a nice walk in the woods, if you want to do that. But you can work out by doing Tai Chi or Qigong or yoga, right? Yeah. Anyway, Capricorn, the point is you're working on mental and physical health, for sure. Mental and physical health are very, very important. So when you get angry, when you get frustrated, because if this is the Emperor and we're talking about your mentality here, how do you deal with that? But also mentality in general. What is your mentality when it comes to your body? Do you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, God damn, I hate what I'm looking at, right? Well, that's not going to help. That's definitely not going to help your mental health, and that's not going to help seeing the better version of yourself that you're looking to seek. Not everything needs to be. Oh, wow. I feel like somebody's just drinking too much of something. Too much coffee, too much energy drinks, too much alcohol. That's literally like being foolish and reckless with fluids. I know that sounds so weird, but it is. But also I'm going to also go to your emotional health. Maybe not being foolish and reckless with your heart either. You got a lot to work on, basically, is what this is saying. And you know it, and it's not me being mean when I'm saying it to you. Everybody's got a lot to work on, right? We're all just constantly working on ourselves. You're kind of just doing one thing at a time. You don't have to fix everything overnight, okay? There's definitely that. There's no need to do that. You don't got to fix everything this week. If you focus on taking care of your physical health and you have a plan and you do it and you see this great future ahead and you have a vision of what that looks like, and then you fall off the horse, don't get too upset about it, right? Just get back on it. It's okay. Nothing ever, I'm not saying nothing, but most things don't ever succeed the first time. You gotta fail. There's definitely something here about stop pushing yourself too hard. You have the Queen of Swords on the bottom of both decks, by the way. So I looked at the probability of that before. I think it's like a 1 in 5,300 and something. So there's a reason for that. That's what I'm saying here, Capricorn. Be the Queen of Swords. Be discerning. Be decisive. Get the bigger picture of what you're dealing with. Okay? Cut things out that need to be cut out. I hope this helped. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.